Hello and welcome to our new English conversation video. Today we want to take you on with us on our trip to Prague that we did last weekend on the Saturday. We had to wake up pretty early on the Saturday, at least for us. It was early because normally we like to sleep in, but on the day I woke up at 6:30, I think, and we left the house at 7:30 because our train was scheduled to leave at 8:20, but it had a 5-minute delay, so not too bad. Our train ride was 1 hour and 30 minutes, and the heating was broken where we sat, so it was so hot the whole time. At first we tried to open the window, but that didn't help, and also the other people that sat with us were sweating the whole time. Livia was sleeping, I think, the whole ride, and I was reading a book. And we arrived in Praha Smíchov at around 10, I would say, and we started walking in the direction of náměstí Míru because there was our first destination.
Streets of Prague, specifically from Prague's Smíchov train station to náměstí Míru Square. A walk that allows us to enjoy the city on a cold but pleasant day. Along the way, we stumbled upon an open-air market that beckoned with a varied offering of products, including fresh eggs, baked goods, and a variety of tempting delicacies. We decided to try some buns, which are rolls stuffed with different ingredients. The ones we tried were very good, a perfect blend of flavor and texture, which made our walk even more enjoyable. Julie bought the spinach and savory rolls, and in my case, I tried the pizza and olive flavor. After enjoying those delicacies, we continued walking for about 30 more minutes, soaking up the unique atmosphere of the city. And along the way, we came across another Christmas market that attracted us with its bright lights and festive atmosphere. However, our main destination was the Christmas market near the National Museum. This market was full of life with lots of stalls offering all kinds of handicrafts, typical food and Christmas decoration. While exploring the market, I came across a selection of hats that caught my eye, especially the traditional Russian hat with hair. At first, I wasn't sure of the price, size, or color I wanted, but I took my time to look it in more detail. It was hard to decide among so many choices, but the variety and quality of the products were impressive. We continue our walk to the National Museum, a landmark that attracts many tourists, specifically at this time of year. The area was full of visitors, which made the atmosphere even more lively. As we walk around, I could notice the mix of locals and tourists from all over the world, which gave a sense of cosmopolitanism that characterizes Prague. The architecture all around was impressive, with historic buildings that told us the history of the city through their details, the details and the beauty of the buildings. The experience of walking through the streets of Prague, exploring the Christmas markets and discovering little surprises along the way was undoubtedly one of the experiences that remain with me in our memories.
we started walking in the direction of our lunch spot because we reserved a table at a restaurant that Livia wanted to try out.
Yeah.
We walked to it and were a bit early, so we decided to continue walking and came across another Christmas market. There were so many that day, honestly. And of course, we saw another selection of hats that at a stall. We walked directly to it and Livia tried on a few to get a better idea of what she wanted exactly. Of course, we were also comparing the prices with each other. After the Christmas market, we went finally to our restaurant. It looked really cool. There were fish tanks and it was a seafood restaurant but with an Asian style. And the food tasted really good, I have to say.
And the restaurant was very huge, like
Yeah.
it was like 3 floors, and in each floor it was a different type of cuisine. It was very good, yeah.
Yeah, it seemed a bit hectic because there were so many waiters and they were all walking around so fast and the stairs up and down the whole time. Wow, really.
Yeah.
After our lunch, we went to the Christmas market at the old town hall. I think this is the most famous Christmas market in Prague. You can also definitely tell alone with the numbers of tourists and locals that were there. It was so hard to walk. We really had to walk so slowly. But we didn't buy anything there. We just looked around and soaked up the atmosphere. They had a beautiful Christmas tree there. So many different people, different nationalities there. So we bought a glass of mulled wine and hot chocolate, sat down near the old town hall and continued talking because our day was also filled with many conversations about many different topics.
Yeah, that's true. So, after enjoying the Christmas market and the vibrant atmosphere of Prague, we decided to return to the market at Náměstí Square. Upon arrival, I felt really ready to make a decision on the Russian hat I had seen earlier, and in the end I chose one that I like, a hat with characteristic white hair, that give it a traditional and warm feel. The shopping process was simple and I felt satisfied with my choice, knowing that it will be a good souvenir of this special day in the city. And after shopping, we headed to the train station to return to Pilsen. The train was leaving at 6, I think, at 6, so we had to make sure we arrived well in advance. We walked at a brisk pace through the streets, still enjoying the atmosphere of the city, which although it was starting to get dark, but was still vibrant with tourists and locals. And arriving at the station, we boarded the train on time and settled in for the return trip. The ride was smooth and although somewhat long, we were able to relax after a busy day. We finally arrived in Pilsen around 8 p.m. here, we were at 8, after a day full of exploring. In total, we had walked about 16 kilometers, which is quite a lot considering all we did in one day, and also in my case, I was very tired.
Yeah, me too.
I was very tired because the day before I went to Matura, so I was dead that morning. But it was a long walk, but it was worth every step as it allowed us to discover Prague in an authentic way, enjoying its markets, culture and architecture. Undoubtedly, a day I will remember for a long time, Julie.
Wow.
I hope you enjoy our Saturday day, the explanation of our Saturday day, and see you in the next video. Bye!